memang
sudah ada linknya.
itu menurut unik. Saya pertahankan, saya butuh butuh bimbingan untuk bisa menyelesaikannya.
Ya, you mau melihat apa rumusan masalahnya hari ini? Kita akan merumuskan masalah ya. Semua kan sudah punya topik ya.
Sudah.
Okay. But today we are intended to discuss the research questions for your mini research. Ya.
Saya juga sudah mencoba interview beberapa 2 orang guru. Apa masalah mereka gitu kan, ternyata masalahnya self confidence, kurangnya percaya diri, takut dikatakan sombong gitu, nanti sok kali gitu kan. Padahal itu kalau permasalahan di sekitar lingkungan guru-guru. Sedangkan ketika di dalam kelas banyak siswa yang mengatakan nggak paham Bu, nggak paham Mem gitu katanya. Padahal saya menerapkan di kelas speaking English and combine translate to Indonesia. Tapi guru yang lain menganggap dengan bahasa Inggris anak-anak susah menerima ilmu pelajaran itu.
Are you interested in the teachers what? Challenges in speaking English.
The teachers
challenges in speaking English.
The teachers challenges in speaking English.
Nah, itulah judulnya. Yang cocok dengan maksud kamu itu. Nah, nanti kamu interview gurunya. Nah, apa jawaban gurunya? Okay. The teachers' challenges in speaking English.
Teachers challenges in speaking English.
Do you mean speaking English in the classroom?
In the classroom and in the environment teachers.
Oke. Ya. Jadi itu aja lah. The teachers challenges in speaking English.
Terus saya ingin menemukan apakah ada pengaruh dengan guru tadi bisa berbahasa Inggris, bisa berkomunikasi bahasa Inggris, pengaruhnya ada tidak dengan ketertarikan siswa untuk speaking juga.
Enggak usah banyak kali, nanti justru makin lama. Itu aja.
Oh iya, jadi hanya teachernya aja.
Challenges saja. Nah itu bisa jadi apa itu? Bisa jadi tesis langsung itu nanti.
Iya, saya berharap seperti itu.
Tinggal research questionnya lah. Research questionnya apa? Research question. What is your research questions?
Diawali what is there? What? Ya. What is?
What?
What is the teacher? What is the challenges?
What challenges
What challenges the
do
teachers?
the teachers have? Boleh. Do the teachers experience? Boleh.
The teachers experience.
Do the teachers face? Juga boleh. What challenges do the teachers face
Teachers
in
face.
speaking English?
Okay, repeat, sir. What challenges? What challenges to the teacher?
Do.
Oh, what challenges do? Do the teachers face in speaking English?
Do the teachers face in speaking English? Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. This is the research question, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Good. Next participant, next, please. Revi, what is your topic, Revi? Last week.
My topic is about the role of critical thinking in acquiring English speaking.
Critical thinking in acquiring
English speaking.
Is it the students' critical thinking or the teachers?
The students' critical thinking, sir.
So better you limit the students' critical thinking in acquiring English speaking.
All right, sir.
Okay. Then what is your research problem?
Wait, sir.
What is your research problem?
Tunggu ya, sir. Minggu lalu udah dibahas, cuman lupa repeat tulisnya di mana.
What is critical thinking acquired by the student in speaking?
What is critical thinking?
The
is
student.
acquired
Okay.
students.
Okay. Yeah.
Itu sah.
Yeah. Okay. What is my instruction last week to finish your to do related to your mini research? What is my instructions?
Certain, sir, but last week I have a bad connection, so after we discussed about the research question of my mini research, I leave, sir.
So everybody, did you listen to my instruction last week?
Yes, sir. You should you ask to us harus sudah punya question research itu yang pertama, sir.
Question.
Oh sorry, research question. Ya, semua harus sudah punya biar selesai karena ketinggalan kita kemarin, sir.
Oh. Title. Research question and title. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nah, okay. Now, everybody in this class should have one research questions
Pakai yang sana.
Papan itu dibalik.
Papan apa ya?
and title.
Iya, 8.
Iya, di sana.
Dan kita orang naik tangga jalan di sana.
Ada Pak di lemari.
Now,
Aman.
Nah, maksudnya dibalik. Kita lihat
would you
sampingnya itu.
yeah, okay. Right. Are you already here? Presenter, are you already here?
Sir, Revi mau tanya, Sir.
Hmm.
Kan punya Revi udah fix kan, Sir? Yang minggu lalu research title-nya, research question-nya. Nah, ini lanjutannya udah buat kerangkanya ya, Sir?
A
Udah mulai
background.
susun kerangkanya, Sir?
You write title first,
Yes, Sir.
okay, and then after title write background of the problem.
Yes, Sir.
Hmm.
Title, background.
Semua sudah punya research question ya?
Belum semua kemarin, Sir.
Oh,
Baru
belum semua.
Revi sama Bu Mahdiah.
Okay, yeah. So be sure you should have title and research question today, ya. Okay. Yes, Nurman.
Saya coba untuk judul ya.
Hmm?
An analysis of students' problem in speaking English.
In
Research
speaking.
Yes, speaking.
Yeah.
An analysis of students' problem in speaking English. Daily language. Research questionnya itu, there are 3 questions. What are the problems faced by students in speaking English daily language program?
Hmm.
2, what are the strategies used by teacher in overcoming student problem in speaking English daily language program? 3, how are the strategies used by the management of the management? How are the strategies used by the management in one school?
Are you talking about the student problem or the teacher's strategies?
Di sana ada 3 pertanyaannya memang, Sir.
Nah, satu aja untuk mini research, satu aja, enggak usah banyak-banyak.
What are the problems faced by students in speaking?
Ya, you focus on the student or on the teachers, itu dulu. Student strategies in speaking English. Is that what you would like to see? The student strategy in speaking English, is that what you would like to research?
Yes, the problem faced by students in speaking English.
Now, are you interested in the student strategy?
Student strategy, sir?
Yeah, I think it is more interesting rather than just problem.
Student strategy to teach.
Yeah. Yeah, the student strategy in speaking English.
This is the question of mini research.
The question is what what strategy, that is the title. The student strategies in speaking English is the title.
Oh, yes.
Hmm?
And the question is that
What strategies do the student follow in speaking
Inang ruam kan? Si bagas, kan ni bagas ko.
student follow.
in speaking English? What strategies do the student follow in speaking English?
And it is what strategies do the students follow in speaking English?
Iya, iya. Nah, itu bisa langsung you jadikan tesis itu.
Alright, so thank you.
Kalau tesis nanti baru you tambah research questionnya you tambah. Tapi kalau untuk ini untuk apa namanya only for our mini research, it is enough only one questions. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Next, please. It
Ini
seems
saya
that, yeah.
Putri,
Okay.
Sir. Ini
Yeah.
kan judul kan, Sir, The Importance of Speaking Skill in English Classroom. Nah, research question-nya ada dua, Sir. Yang
The
pertama,
important, excuse me.
ya, peningkatan, pentingnya keterampilan, Sir. The importance, ya, bacanya gitu, Sir.
Huh?
The
Important atau important?
importance, ya, Sir.
Beda itu, important dengan important.
Important, Sir. Sir, important, Sir.
Judul jangan important ya.
Iya.
Gitu judulnya. Apa yang you lihat sebenarnya?
Yang dilihat di jurnal judulnya sebenarnya itu, Sir, The Importance of Speaking Skill in English Classroom. Itu the titelnya dia, the title dia.
Titlenya kurang pas itu. Lalu isi dia apa isinya?
Nah, research question-nya, why are speaking skill taught in English classroom? Itu yang pertama.
Once again?
Why are speaking skill?
Why are speaking? Why?
Iya, why are speaking skill taught in English classroom? Itu research question dia, Sir.
Why are speaking skill taught?
No.
Taught atau through?
Took, Sir. Took, Sir.
Apanya? Once again, taught or through?
Mengapa took, Sir? T-A-U-G-H-T, yes, Sir.
T-O-O-K.
No, T-A-U-G-H-T. T-A-U-G.
Taught. Nah. Bacanya itu
classroom.
Bacanya taught.
Yes,
Taught.
Taught in English classroom, Sir.
Why
are speaking skill taught in English classroom?
Nggak cocok why itu. Yang cocok how baru bisa. How are.
Kedua baru, Sir. How to develop speaking skill among the English language learners. Punya dia itu dua, Sir.
Ya, sebenarnya diawali dengan what, kan kualitatif ya. Harusnya diawali dengan what, how, dan why. Urutannya itu. Ya. Jadi itu agak kacau itu apanya, research question-nya itu.
Jadi, Sir.
Nah, sekarang yang you maksud apa? Halo Megasari, are you ready to present the materials? Mega?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
About material, sir.
Ya.
Last week, udah, sir.
Loh, yang belum siapa ini? Giliran grup siapa yang belum ini?
Indriana.
Ada grup Bu Indria, Bu Tina, Pak
Mana
Bintang,
orangnya?
Pak Afan, dan Bu Ade.
Ah, Pak Afan tadi udah masuk tuh. Mana Pak Afan?
Mute itu Pak, suaranya Pak Afan.
Ah.
Mute kan?
Pak Afan, are you represented today? Halo, Pak Afan Lubis. Are you still with us? Okay, beside Pak Afan, who else? Will you please contact them?
Nah,
Ya,
already.
ini saya lagi dihubungi, Sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
Pak
here.
Afan. Ah, yeah, Pak Afan.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Are you
Yeah.
represented today?
I'm presented today, sir.
Okay. So
I'm here.
who will be the moderator today?
Yeah.
Who will
Yes,
be?
sir.
Are you the moderator?
Yes, okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start our class.
Yes, sir.
It's time for you, Pak Afan, to open our session.
Yes.
Time is yours.
My question, sir.
Yeah.
This
No question. Presentation.
My presentation, sir.
Mm-mm.
People, how to increase student interest in reading, in speaking. You know that English is very important. Yes, sir. Addition to is one of conditions to get a job.
No. What I mean, we don't talk about the title yet because we have our presentation first, and then later on we talk about our title.
Pardon,
YouTube
sir.
presentation. Yeah. Pardon me.
Actually, I have called
Huh?
Bu Indria and team.
Huh?
Pak Afan is a new student, sir.
Oh, I see.
Pak
Yeah,
Afan.
I'm listening.
So he just joined with this group, and when I call Bu Indri, and Bu Indri said that their material is not already finished, sir.
Oh my God.
So I asked them to clarify.
Better you read the the material that I have sent to you.
Yes, sir.
Better you read that one.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I represent, sir.
yeah, you do your presentation by reading the material that I sent you yesterday.
Yes.
Will you
Yes,
please?
Yes. I'm reading. Okay, so wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Putri, yes, wait saya. Putri, mana presentationnya? This is the teacher. Yeah, has just sent the presentation. Would you mind telling me the presentations? Would you show me, please? Which one, sir? Which one? So, sir, I'm sorry, sir. So I haven't got the presentation, sir. Yes, sir.
What about the material
But I haven't got the material, sir.
in our group?
Yes, sir.
Maybe Bu Indria would like to explain about their material, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Pak Afan is a new student.
Yeah. Okay. Please, Bu Indria is already here.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm here, sir.
Ya, Bu Indria, please.
Saya baru dapat jurnal internasionalnya, sir.
Enggak, materi kita.
Materi yang dikirim beberapa minggu lalu, Bu.
Some models of second language acquisition.
Ya, 4 models.
Gitu.
Di grup, Bu, di grup.
Di grup yang minggu lalu dikirim sama Sir.
Ini dipresentasikan.
Iya, Bu. Sebenarnya dibuat PowerPoint-nya dulu, buat kayak mind mapping gitu ya kan, Sir? Cuman
Ya.
belum siap tadi telepon.
Kalau belum siap, yuk bacakan aja nih.
Oh, boleh ya, Pak?
Gimana orang belum siap?
Saya bacakan.
Ya,
Sir?
bacakanlah. Nah, bacakan yang poin-poin penting, jangan semua dibaca. Yang langsung 4 modelsnya itu apa? Nah,
Oh ya. Yes, sir.
Udah Putri.
Tim yang lain siapa lagi selain dari Ibu Indria?
Ada
Putri.
Bu Indria, ada Bu Tina,
Nah, Bu
ada
Tina,
Pak
siapa yang sebagai moderator? Siapa yang
Pak
sebagai
Afan, dan Bu Ade.
siapa yang sebagai pembaca doa karakter? Tolong
Bacakan aja,
ditentukan
Bu.
dulu.
Offline aja Mas Papa dulu. Nggak usah lagi, nggak usah pamnya Papa.
Membaca doa karakter dengan presenter. Nah, tetapkan dulu.
Pak Afan, ini doa karakternya dikirim ya.
Dikirim ya. Mana? Ya Allah, ikhlaskanlah hati kami untuk belajar karenamu. Jangan untuk mengejar nilai, mendapatkan ijazah, mencari kerja, dapat uang banyak, berumah tangga, dapat anak dan cucu, lalu mati. Kami sadar hidup yang demikian sangatlah gersang dan menjadikan hidup kurang bermakna. Ya Allah, jadikan belajar kami menjadi ibadah. Hindarkanlah kami dari datang terlambat, belajar karena terpaksa, belajar karena ingin imbalan. Ya Allah, hindarkanlah diri kami dari perbuatan melawan orang tua, melawan dosen, menceritai orang lain, meremehkan teman, mengejek teman. Ya Allah, gerakkan hati kami untuk menolong teman dan orang lain secara ikhlas tanpa mengharap imbalan. Jadikan persahabatan kami persahabatan yang setia karenamu. Ya Allah, jadikan kami orang yang jujur, sabar, tidak iri, tidak dengki, dan tidak suka marah, tidak suka menyakiti hati orang, percaya diri dan tidak mematikan diri dan mementingkan diri sendiri. Ya Allah, bagikan kami ya Muslim, ringankan hati kami untuk tetap melaksanakan sholat sesungguhnya. Sholat itu menuntut perbuatan baik yang lainnya. Ya Allah, doronglah kami untuk melaksanakan amalan harian, mingguan, bulanan, tahunan yang dicontohkan oleh Rasulullah Muhammad SAW. Baik kami yang non Muslim, doronglah kami untuk tetap melaksanakan ibadah sesuai dengan agama dan kepercayaan kami. Ya Allah, tumbuhkanlah diri kami untuk selalu mau bersedekah terhadap orang lain, tidak boros, mubazir, selain bersih dan harum dan berpakaian rapi. Perkenalkan doa kami, sesungguhnya Engkau Maha mendengar bagi Maha melihat. Terima kasih. Putri. Nih. Udah.
Okay, back to Bu Indria to do the presentation.
Thank you for the opportunity given to me. I pray to the God Allah. I wish that my lecture, Professor Didik, will be in good health, long age, and happiness together, happiness forever, never. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 4 models of language learning and acquisitions, and there.
Can you share screen, please?
Sir,
Share screen.
screen.
Share screen.
Oh yes, sir. I tried. Can be seen?
Yeah, okay.
4 models of language learning and acquisition, and their methodological application for textbook design by Hermann Fang, Friedrich Schiller, Universität Jena, Germany.
Yeah.
Starting from the abstract, sir?
Yeah, abstract first.
Yeah. This article explores the consequences of 4 models of language learning and acquisition on textbook design and the sequencing and distribution of lesson activities. The model developed by Levert to explain oral speech production, which has later extended to second language learning by Debord, 1992, point to the importance of lexical knowledge and subconscious automatic processing. All Nation, 2001, citable evidence for the effectiveness of an equal distribution of meaningful input. Language-focused instruction, meaningful output, and fluently practice in his 4 strands model. Zeglovich and Gatz-Bontot, 2005, proposed the AXIS model, an acronym that stands for Automatization in Communicative Context of Essential Speech Segment. Meryl Swain's model of output hypothesis, which insists that learners learn not only from input but also from output, and thus pushes for learners' output and an early stage, has also been the subject of much discussion. So far as I can see, none of these 4 models have been sufficiently reflected in terms of their consequences of textbook sequence or task and exercise design. Based on practical example of tasks and exercises This article will put forward a few ideas and suggestions based on these models and try to come to some general conclusions with regard to a research-based textbook design. Continue to the introduction.
Yeah,
sir.
introduction.
Yeah, introduction. The history of language teaching has seen a number of macro methodological approaches which have had an impact on the textbook design. In the history of language learning method, there have been three main approaches of impact. First, grammar translation-based approaches, audiolingual or audiovisual approaches, and communicative language teaching. Next to another page, sir.
Yeah. Next to directly to the first model.
First model. Yep.
Now this one, William.
Lippert.
Yeah.
This is not the second one.
No, the first. This is the first.
This is the first. Okay. When William Lippert developed his model of speech production in the late 1980s at the Max Planck Institute in Nijmegen, he was seeking to provide an explanation for oral speech production. Debord subsequently applied this model to the second language acquisition. See page 2, assenting that the first language and the second language production developed along the same lines. Level make a distinction between a conscious speech, X, what I want to say, and an intentional X, and on the other hand, it's subconscious automatic processing. From the intention to the formulation and the articulation of an idea, which has received much attention in recent research. He's also claimed the central role of the lexicon, which implies secret amount of grammatical knowledge is stored in formulaic phrase. From that level might have assumed in the 1980s. Rising amount of research on the role of the formulaic language and its contribution to both fluency and correctness clearly indicates that the amount of prefabricated chunks available in lexematic store may be of much greater relevance to oral competence than the conscious grammatical encoding procedure. Turn to the second one, sir.
Yeah, look at the picture, the figure.
Yep.
This one, the figure.
Conceptualizer. Conceptualizer for the first language and the second language. This is a discourse model, situation knowledge, encyclopedia, etc. Then this is pre-verbal message for the first language, and here pre-verbal message for the second language. Pre-verbal message for the first language, for the formative language, first language, grammatical encoding. Is it encoding, sir? Including? Encoding or encoding?
Encoding.
Yeah, grammatical encoding, surface structure, phonological encoding, and for the formulator, the second language, grammatical encoding, surface structure, and phonological encoding. And between the second language, the first language, and the second language formulator, there is lexicon, Lemmas, fox. What is it? I can to say clearly, sir. Lemmas. Phonetic plan, first language, interval, internal speech, articulator, overt speech, phonetic plan, second language, internal speech. Model of second language acquisition. Although the model has been around for some time, it is only in recent time that it is again being discussed frequently. Example, Podcastle-Swielewski, Sky, 2010, Moranoi, 2007, Schell, 2009, T. Skinner, 2010. Because of a number of advantages it offers. The model takes into account the lexical base of foreign language learning, including grammar, and support clearly all lexical approaches. It possesses some neuroscientific plausibility because it takes the explicit or implicit paradigm into account and make a clear distinction between them. Third, it distinguishes between conscious and subconscious processes and aids the concept of the localization of identifiable brain function, which is also supported by fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging finding, and it is oriented as its emphasizes the importance of oral competence, which is also a central learning goal in all modern approaches to language training.
Okay, jump to the next model.
Yeah. Yes,
Jump
sir.
to the second model.
Second model. It is the last one.
No.
Conclusion. Sorry.
No, before that.
Merrill.
What is the name of the second model? Check again.
Yes, sir.
The name of the second model.
Foundation for train model.
Is that the second model?
Yes. This is the second one.
Ulang level revisited. Di atasnya lagi, Bu.
Up.
Di atasnya
To the
lagi.
upper. To the upper.
Ini. Stop.
Is it?
Number 2.
This one number 2.
No.
Okay, stop, please.
Itu.
This is William.
Before William. Before William.
It's already read.
Before.
Up.
Before.
Ke atas, Bu.
This one. Model 1, model 2.
Oh yeah.
Model 1. Model 1, William level. Model 2, force train.
Model 1. Okay.
William level. Number 2, force train.
Train a distributional model with classroom occurs, first proposed by Paul Nation in 2001. Model 3, Merrill-Swain's model of the output hypothesis, initially meant as a response to present comprehensible input hypothesis. And the last one, the axis model of Elizabeth Gudbonton and Norman Zegalowitz, which attempts to to achieve the reconciliation of different approaches under communicative priorities.
Okay. Now, model 1 is already. Now, come to model 2, 4 strand. Look at below, 4 strand. This is model 1. This is model 1.
Yes. Okay, this is
This one.
model.
Yeah.
Polynesian 4 strand model. Traditional traditional foreign language learning setting characteristically imbalance in their distribution of course on learning activities. While much attention is being paid to reproductive exercises with the focus on grammatical correctness, comparatively little classroom time is being devoted to oral skill, to listening and speaking. This is usually related to instructional settings which are mostly teacher-centered, thus leaving little time and space for individual learning and problem-solving strategies in smaller groups. This focus on bomb approach leads to a preoccupation with correctness and grammatical knowledge, with hardly any attention to competent and fluent language use. You want to see the diagram, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the diagram of the second model. Introductory text, grammar and vocabulary in context, reproductive exercises, high frequency of fill in the gap tasks, receptive, and here and the right one, productive. In the receptive, here is explanation of rules by teacher, and the productive here rule application, most written and view oral exercises.
Now you come to the third.
To the third one, sir?
To the third model.
Yes.
Yes.
Merrill-Swain's model of the output hypothesis.
Yeah.
Discussion among language educators in the early days of communicative approach in the 1980s were dominated by Christian and Terrell's 1983 so-called natural approach, which combined a number of hypotheses and was given a marketable label. As a matter of fact, who could be opposed to something natural? Who could be opposed to something natural? In fact, Christian 1982-1985 explanation of the processing of comprehensible input, as well as the restriction of monetary use, help to provide insight into the language acquisition process and have influenced a generation of teachers in those days. In the particular in the US, nevertheless, the model has drawn criticism from the very beginning. See example McLaughlin 1987, ranging challenges against its so-called non-interface positions. Example, the claim and that cognitive input could never become relevant intake for meaningful output. To the natural order hypothesis, the claim that the exertion of all language form follows a determined exertion order. Merrill-Swain 1995 was one of the first researchers to question claim that learners can only benefit from comprehensible input, which refers to input that is motivating and slightly challenging, because it is just a little above the learner's level. She points out that learners also learn from their own input and can draw motivation for further improvement from discovering gaps in their interlanguage system. She concludes that a term ought to be undertaken to bring the learners into a position where they are motivated to produce meaningful output at the very early stage of the learning process. Contrary to Christians' assumptions of a silent praise, she proved that learners pay much more attention to input data when they are desperately searching for words or phrase to express meaning in reaction to something they see to hear. Selective attention and self-directed hypothesis testing become key factor to learning and the retention of words and phrases. Figure 7 summarizes Swain's pronouns. Processes input production. Causing second language learners to produce output. Hypothesis, formulation, syntaxis, processing. And the right one, noticing a gap in the interlanguage system, and above of the hypothesis formulation, hypothesis testing, and above it hypothesis confirmation, and the above of the motivation gap in the interlanguage system, selective attention to relevant input, noticing a gap, and above one, hypothesis modification or hypothesis rejection. Processing in output production. Continue to reading, sir.
The last one,
Conclusion.
the last model.
The last model. Yeah, the axis.
Yeah, axis
The
model.
axis model of Elizabeth Garbonton and Norman Zegalowitz. As taught earlier, the four selection model discussed in this article cover all levels and different eras of language learning process, while the Levert model gives us an explanation of how speaking evolves in the mind. Nation and Newton's model of the force then help us to balance learning activities. Swain's output hypothesis model addresses the problem of sequencing and direct our attention to the what and when of output. Our fourth model has the acronym as the title, which stands for A, automatization, in, C, communicative, C, context of, E, essential, S, speech, S, segments. It also directs our attention to the necessity of the automatization of output, but also takes into account that teacher and learners expert a fair share of grammar work in the classroom. It seems to be especially true for teachers and learners of less commonly taught and researched language. Example, most Asian languages. In fact, there is a direct correlation between the extent and the quality of teacher education and the amount of formal grammar instruction in classroom. Less well-trained teacher make extensive use of explicit grammar instruction, will better trained teacher use a more balanced approach and employ fewer grammar exercises. Elizabeth Garbonton and Norman Zegalowitz took this overt or hidden, reluctant or teacher-flow communicative language teaching routines into account and proposed a model that standardization and automatization with the teacher's impulse to direct students' attention to formal training in their wants and their want-to-word.
Okay, look at the
The box,
the 3 pages. Yeah.
page 1, creative automatization, race. 3 tasks, introduce term or topic. Test learners' readiness, demonstrate tasks, and elicit essential segments. Mind tasks, learners engage in a task or task in which functionally use utterance are used and elicited naturally and repeatedly. Simple tasks, problem solving, role plays, games, simulation. Phase 2, language consolidation phase. Aim, strengthen learner control of problematic utterance, elicited and practiced. In phase 1, sample tasks, fluency, accuracy, and grammatical discovery tasks. Phase 3, free communication pass. Aim, test the use of test the use of practice utterance in context. Procedure, learners engage in free communication activity or activity that deal with topics compatible with those of the creative automatization phase. Sample activities, problem solving, role play, games.
Okay, come to the conclusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
The conclusion, the post-communicative era, the post-communicative era is characterized by the fact that there is no single macro methodological approach that could claim to cover all relevant aspects of teaching and learning. Now, new approaches are not in sight and not very likely to be developed. Language educationists and educators need to consider a number of state-of-the-art approaches and models with possible impact and curriculum planning, distribution of learning activities, and progressional planning for textbook and classroom interaction. All 4 models discussed in this article call for rethinking of task design and thus provides ample impetus for textbook development and teaching training. Nafsa?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, go to discussions. Question and answer.
This is for the first model. Speech production.
Now, at least you should differentiate among the 4 models. Any questions, everybody?
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I time, Rayanda, I want to ask you, there are 4 models of second language learning and acquisition process, right? Could you tell me the differences of each models by analyzing its focuses area, strengths, and weaknesses? Thank you.
Okay. India.
Thank you for the questions.
Look
I
at
thought-
the figure, direct the figure. Yeah.
I think in the first model, here is William level. It is the first model, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. In the William level revisited, it is focused on the speech production, oral speech production. Here is it, sir?
Yeah.
The explanation for oral speech production. So
Look at the
This-
picture. Is it related to oral or not? Look at the picture.
yeah, yes.
Which one show oral here?
Phonological.
Now start from pre-verbal.
Pre-verbal.
Pre-verbal. Yeah. Pre-verbal
Yeah,
message.
pre-verbal message.
And that
Yeah.
is
Point to the
point to the production.
point to the progression of oral speech.
Yeah. And then after that, after verbal message, come to the grammatical encoding. Is it grammatical?
Yeah.
After pre-verbal message, and then come to grammatical encoding. Kira-kira kalau digambarkan bagaimana ini ya? Ketika anak itu acquire, when someone acquire, the first step that they follow, whether acquiring in L1 or in L2, they start understanding pre-verbal message, and after that he come to the grammatical encoding. Jadi kalau anak-anak kita atau seseorang mengacquire bahasa, dia didahului dengan memahami message dulu. Message. Sudah message-nya dipahami, pesannya dipahami, kemudian dia memikirkan grammatical apa yang harus dia keluarkan di kepalanya itu. Setelah dia memikirkan susunan grammatical tadi, susunan kalimatnya, baru dia mengucapkan dalam bentuk phonological. Nah, ini urutannya untuk yang pertama itu. Ini satu model.
It is written here, which implies a great amount of grammatical. Here is grammar. I'm sorry. Which implies amounts.
Implies.
I'm sorry. Implies grammatical knowledge is stored in formal basis. This is the first. The rising amount of research on the role of formulaic language and its contribution to both fluency and correctness.
Fluency and correctness. So this.
It is phonological, sir.
Yeah.
The rising fluency and correctness. It is become.
So
including
this
all
is
the neurological
tend to
including.
improve fluency. Yeah. So this model contribute fluency and correctness, kepasihan, ya, dan ketepatan. Nah, ini this is the contribution of this model. Nah, well, second model, please. Ya, second model.
Foundation for STEM model.
Ya.
Yeah.
This model is focused on form. Focus on form.
Yep. Introductory text.
Focus on form. Jadi bedanya apa dengan yang pertama tadi, coba?
Kalau yang pertama ini naturalism.
Ya.
Okay.
Yang pertama dia itu namanya
ngomong dulu, baru belajar grammar.
Fluency and correctness. Model 1.
Ya, oral speech
production.
Nah, itu dia yang cirinya oral speech production.
Ya, Nisa.
Sementara yang kedua tadi focus on grammar.
Yep.
Focus on grammar or focus on form.
Yep. Attention is being paid to reproductive exercises.
Focus on grammar.
Focus on grammatical correctness.
Iya.
Yes,
Ini fokusnya itu grammar. Modelnya ini fokusnya pada grammar. Kalau di atas pada speech production.
Production, yes.
Itu ya. Itu bedanya di sini ya.
Yes,
Oke. Di sini pada grammatical correctness. Oke. Kebenaran grammarnya itu. Kalau sedang di atas tadi oral production-nya itu modelnya. Jadi titik tekannya beda. Di sana titik tekannya adalah production oralnya, oral production. Di sini grammatical correctness-nya. Maka disebut sebagai focus on form. Form itu artinya structure, grammar. Ya, kan ada bedakan, kita harus bisa membedakan, we have to differentiate among form, okay, function and situation. Form, function and situation. Maka ada namanya apa namanya? Tadi disebut di atas di sana, yang pertama di introduction, it is mentioned there. Coba yang introduction pertama tadi ada 3 itu disebutkannya.
Yes, sir? Yes.
No, introduction.
Yang grammar translation based approach.
Yeah, grammar translation based approach. Jadi yang apa namanya, yang kedua itu, model yang kedua itu condongnya ke grammar itu.
Ya.
Grammar. Oke. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sedangkan audiolingual, kan tadi ada di sana audiolingual.
Ada, sir, yang terakhir.
Ya, audiolingual itu apa namanya, diikuti oleh yang pertama itu, model yang pertama itu mengikuti teori audiolingual ya. Audiolingual itu kan oral production ya, oral.
Yes, sir.
Audio, oral. Nah, kalau yang kedua itu mengikuti grammar translation approach. Nah, coba lihat yang ketiga. Lihat yang ketiga.
Last one, sir.
Yang mana tadi gambarnya itu? Yang post trend apa bukan ya? Bukan post trend, apa satu lagi itu?
Yang Merlin atau apa gitu?
Iya, Merlin ya. Yang Merlin tadi mana? Ini. processes in output.
Oh,
No,
this is
no.
the last
Number
one, ya,
three,
sir?
number three.
Ah,
Don't
okay.
forget.
Lagi.
Itu tadi. Ah, ini dia. Ini dia kan?
Processes in output
Process in
production.
output production. Output production. Okay. The L2 learners to produce output. Okay. Processes in output. Nah, dari situ hypothesis formulation. Okay. Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis confirmation. Nah, ini bedanya dengan yang di atas itu titik tekannya pada prosesis ya. Pada prosesnya. Bagaimana siswa memproses apa itu output, memproses output ketika acquiring language itu tadi, producing output, prosesnya ke outputnya, apa yang dia ucapkan itu, apa hasil yang ucapkan itu, bisa outputnya dalam bentuk apa ya, dalam bentuk words or phrase or sentences. Nah, jadi tekannya ada di prosesisnya. The last one.
Last one.
The last one.
Yes.
Yeah. This is talking about automation. Yeah, this is automation. Okay. Communicative context of essential speech and segment. Nah, ini this is theory number 3 in introduction. Ya, apa teori number 3? Tadi kan ada
Communicative language teaching ya, Sir?
ya, communicative language teaching. Di situ ada automation, otomatisasi. Jadi titik tekannya pada bagaimana dia secara otomatis bisa menghasilkan apa namanya learning and acquisition. Ya, misalnya ini sering misal di turis, orang yang berbicara dengan berhubungan dengan turis itu biasanya automation-nya lebih nampak ya. Misalnya inang-inang itu yang belajar di Danau Toba itu kok bisa dia datang turis itu langsung nyeplos dan pas pula bahasanya itu. Nah, ini termasuk bagian dari automation. Automation. Ya. Nah, dia nggak banyak pikir. Nggak berpikir lama dia mengeluarkan bahasa itu. Begitu dia melayani, dia bahasa itu keluar otomatis. Nah, ini kalau bisa seperti itu, mengajar anak dengan English sampai pada level dia bisa secara otomatis mengeluarkan bahasa Inggris itu tanpa harus banyak pikir grammarnya harus benar, enggak, tapi automation-nya itu ya itu keterampilan tertinggi ya. Automatization itu keterampilan tertinggi yang harus dimiliki siswa kalau dalam pembelajaran bahasa Inggris. Jadi nampak dari ketiganya memang beda ya. Dari empat model itu kelihatan sekali bedanya. Oke.
Yes, sir.
Nah, these four models
Conclusion, sir.
ya.
Conclusion. No.
Wait a minute. When you do later on the mini research, you will see in which model, yeah, in which model you are you, yeah, or do you follow? Is it model 1, 2, or 3 or 4? Ya, ketika nanti you melakukan mini research, itu akan nampak model mana yang dominan yang you temukan ketika meneliti itu. Bisa saja ke model 1, bisa model 2, bisa model 3, atau model 4. Ya, nanti ketika you nanti doing mini research, ya, datanya sudah sudah dapat, nanti proses keluarnya data itu apakah dia mengikuti model pertama, ada model kedua, ketiga, keempat, atau barangkali mixing, gabungan, mungkin bisa 2 model tergabung. Ya, bisa saja nanti tidak tertuju hanya pada satu model saja, tapi mungkin ada gabungan lebih dari satu model. Nah, itulah menjadi temuan you. Nah, itu akan menjadi temuan you, bahwa you bisa katakan acquisition yang saya teliti ini ternyata tidak hanya melibatkan satu model, tapi bisa kombinasi 2 model, mungkin juga 3 model, ya. Asal nggak bermodel ya, jangan sampai tak bermodel ya. Nah, nanti you bisa nemukan itu di penelitian mini riset you. You akan bisa menemukan hal yang baru untuk anak Indonesia. Nah, barangkali ini untuk anak mana ini yang 4 model ini? Karena penelitinya bukan orang Indonesia ini, ya kan? Nah, itu mungkin ini untuk anak barat kali ini ya. Untuk orang Indonesia mungkin bisa ditemukan hal yang baru. Baru artinya bisa dia kombinasi lebih dari satu model ini, ya, sehingga atau kemungkinan ada model yang kelima barangkali nanti. Kalau ini modelnya kan 4. Nah, kemudian diteliti di anak Indonesia, ada model baru rupanya. Ya, model baru, model kelima. Nah, bisa aja seperti itu. Enggak ada di model pertama, kedua, ketiga, ada model kelima. Ya. Oke. I think that's all. And any more comment from your friends?
Sir, di antara keempat model ini, mana model yang paling baik untuk pengajaran bahasa Inggris? Terutama yang di EFL Classroom.
Di sini tidak begini. Ini kan dilihat secara kualitatif, tidak melihat mana yang paling baik dan mana yang paling jelek. Nah,
Paling tepat ya, Sir.
nah, enggak melihat itu. Tapi apa yang secara natural, dia ini melihat secara natural yang terjadi ketika orang acquire language. Pada responden dia, acquiring language itu kebetulan di model pertama ini respondennya menggambarkan seperti ini, ya. Nah, dia dan ini dipengaruhi oleh cara pandang apa tadi? Cara pandang dia terhadap teori yang 3K, yang 3. Yang tadi grammar translation, kalau dalam pikirannya itu masih grammar translation, di dalam pikiran guru itu masih grammar translation, maka dia kalau ngajar bahasa Inggris pasti cenderung ngajari grammar dulu. Nah, karena dia belum paham communicative language teaching, belum paham. Sehingga metodenya itu metode yang berbasis grammar translation gitu. Nah, tapi ketika dia sudah mulai mempelajari communicative language teaching, maka dia pun mengajar akan berubah. Ya, dia mengikuti communicative language teaching. Dia akan mengalami ketidakberhasilan ketika mengajari grammar dulu kepada anak, karena ternyata anak tidak berani speaking karena dihalang-halangi oleh grammar, takut salah dengan grammar. Tapi dalam communicative language teaching bukan grammarnya, tetapi bagaimana dia how to produce easily without any threat, tanpa ada ancaman dalam diri dia. Nah, itu prinsip dari communicative language teaching. Ya. Oke. Ada lagi? Kalau tidak ada, kita lanjutkan ke judul tadi yang belum. Hari ini semua harus punya judul. Siapa yang belum punya? Indria sudah punya?
Udah punya, Sir. Kita saya the teacher strategy in teaching reading comprehension.
Oke.
In 12 grader or senior high school.
Oke. Research questionnya sudah?
Research question ini banyak. Wah, agak-agak ragu saya, Sir.
Bukanlah.
Apakah menggunakan what is, how is?
Pakai what aja dulu.
What aja dulu ya, Sir. Ya. What is?
Okay.
What is the best teacher strategy in teaching reading comprehension?
Yeah. What is the teacher strategy?
Yeah, what is the best?
No.
What is the comfortable? No, comfortable.
Nah.
What is the suitable?
Nah, kalau kita meneliti kita harus netral, nggak boleh mengatakan
nggak boleh suitable,
lebih
comfortable,
baik, lebih comfortable, nggak boleh. Meneliti harus netral. Netral. Jadi supaya netral, what strategies?
Ya.
Do the teachers have?
What strategies?
Jadi kita nggak menyatakan the best strategis, nggak. Pokoknya strategi yang dia miliki.
What strategy do the teachers? The teachers have.
One teacher or ya, hanya satu guru saja.
Kalau one does ya, what strategy does ya?
What strategies does the teacher have? Does the teacher have in teaching? Ya.
In teaching, reading comprehension.
Ya. Oke. Sudah ya? Oke,
Yes, sir.
next.
Thank you.
Siapa lagi yang belum?
Siapa?
Judulnya ini kan
Siapa?
judulnya The Teacher Strategy in Develop English Speaking.
Your name please.
Putri, sir.
Oh, Putri. Oke, Putri.
Enggak, Pak. Enggak, Pak.
Once again.
The Teacher Strategy in Develop English Speaking.
In
English.
In what?
In develop English speaking.
In developing.
Yeah, in developing English speaking.
Oke. Ya.
Nah, questionnya kalau ini, sir, what are the strategy of teaching speaking, sir? Atau of speaking?
What strategy does the teacher?
Apa tadi, sir? What
strategy does the teacher follow?
does follow
In teaching.
Oh, ini baru nampak.
Speaking.
Ini ya, sir. Berarti judulnya The Teacher Strategy in Developing English Speaking. Terus apa ininya research questionnya? What are strategy does
What strategy? What strategy?
What strategy? What strategy does follow in teaching
Does
speaking?
the teacher follow?
Oh, does the teacher follow? Tunggu, sir. Does the teacher follow? Oh, what strategy does the teacher follow in teaching speaking?
Ya.
Yes, sir.
Next. Next, please. Udah semua? Bu Mahdia udah?
Sudah, sir.
Udah.
Sade belum, kalau developing student writing skill by diary writing habit bisa nggak, sir?
Coba biasanya acquisition pakai kualitatif aja, Bu. Tadi apa tadi?
Developing student writing skill by diary writing habit.
Acquiring writing aja, Bu.
Oh, acquire writing.
Misalnya the process of acquiring writing by the students.
Oh, the process.
The process of acquiring English writing.
Acquiring English writing. Baru by diary writing habits, ah.
Nggak usah pakai itu lagi.
Oh, jadi the
Itu
process
saja.
of acquiring English writing.
Prof, izin tanya, mana lebih mudah bagi kita untuk mengulas tentang strategi atau model, sir?
Model?
Iya, strategi dengan model mana lebih gampang untuk diulas.
Sama itu.
Sama ya, sir?
Ya, sama saja. Ya. Kalau
Prof punya rekomendasi untuk saya mencari tentang strategi mengajar membaca ini, sir.
you nanti ini kan baru tahap perumusan masalah sekarang nih kan.
Iya, sir.
Ya, penetapan judul sudah, perumusan masalah sudah. Nah, nanti untuk berikutnya nanti akan ada next week you sudah harus menulis background of the problem.
Yang saya masih ngambang ini strateginya, sir.
Ya nanti pas kita bicara tentang bab 2 teori.
Oh gitu ya, sir. Ya, saya harus sudah menyiapkan sumber ya, sir.
Iya, nanti ketika teori itu nanti pertemuan ke
6, sir.
5.
Kalau minggu depan kita
Minggu
kan
depan 5, sir.
background, tentang background. Background itu sudah harus minggu depan kita diskusi background dulu atau sudah jadi backgroundnya, terserah.
Sudah jadi aja, sir.
Sudah jadi aja ya, sir.
Nah,
jadi nanti sel koreksi gitu
ya,
ya kan,
oke.
sir?
Oh iya, gitu juga boleh, sir.
Hah?
Iya.
Nah, gitu aja, sir. Buat dulu nanti bisa bener.
Iya, jadi buat dulu backgroundnya. Jadi supaya lengkap ini, supaya lengkap apanya, introduction-nya supaya lengkap. Pertama background, pertama judul, title, ya. Yang sudah judul baru point A pertamanya adalah background of the problem. Itu yang you tulis minggu depan udah siap biar kita bisa diskusikan background of the problem itu. Oke? Kemudian setelah itu nanti you tuliskan research question-nya. Nah, yang hari ini yang sudah itu masukkan research question-nya.
Di
Itu
bawah
bagian kedua setelah background. Research question.
Ya.
Dah?
Bisa.
Oke. Nah, setelah background minggu depan selesai, kemudian situ sudah ada research question-nya, baru kita jump to teori. Nah, baru di situ kita cerita tentang teori, apa itu tadi strategi, apa itu dan sebagainya. Ya. Oke, jadi untuk minggu depan you siapkanlah background sesuai dengan susunan yang saya katakan tadi. Nah, jadi background akan bersatu dia nanti di situ setelah judul background baru research question. Ya, oke.
Bisa.
Nah, mana?
Ya, Pak.
Okay, I think that's all for today.
So, kalau ini nyari jurnal internasional di mana, sir? Di Google ya, sir?
Iya, di apa saja, browsing saja.
Google Scholar.
Ini Google Scholar itu kebanyakan ini apa, sir? Ini Indonesia, jarang internasional.
Keywordnya harus English lah, keywordnya.
Buat jurnal internasional gitu, sir.
Keywordnya harus English, keluar
Baru
English. Kalau Indonesia lah keluar. Ya, keywordnya harus English. Oke.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Ya. Oke.
Pak, boleh sedikit minta saran? Untuk materi Bapak ini kira-kira buku yang relevan yang bisa dibaca apa ya, sir?
Kan sudah saya kirimkan itunya, materinya.
Sampul depan ya.
Materinya kan udah saya kirim. Minggu depan nanti saya kirim lagi materinya.
Gitu
Iya,
ya, Pak, ya.
Yang jurnal-jurnal itu, Bu.
Ini iya ini kan setiap apa saya kirim. Ini aja Ibu kuasai udah paten ini.
4 model tadi ya, Pak.
Ya. For model yang minggu depan lain lah judulnya lagi. Ya, Bu. Nah. Oke. Materi ini kita kuasai secara tuntas. Nah, ini udah cukup itu.
So,
Oke.
cara buat itu kayak mana?
Oke, you can close please. Siapa tadi moderatornya? Ibu Indria. Bu Indria, you can close.
Thank you for the attention. And let's close our meeting by reading Hamdalah.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam. Oke, izin live ya. Izin live.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ya.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Tuh, kok ada liriknya? Ada itu teksnya.
Aku buat.
Tapi ini judulnya ini yang kuantitatif ya?
Kualitatif aja, Bu.
Kualitatif aja?
Iya.
Angka itu
Terus,
ya?
Kak Putri, Repi jawab di sini aja ya. Soalnya susah
Iya.
kalau dari ketikan.
Iya.
Kak Putri nanya kan, kayak mana cara nyari jurnal internasional?
Iya, dari Google Scholar dapatnya itu juga. Bahasa Inggris juga, itu juga.
Tunggu ya, caranya tahu dulu judulnya yang mau dibuat tuh apa, keywordnya. Contoh, kayak punya Repi. Kemarin, sebelum ditentuin judulnya, itu kan carilah the role of critical thinking in acquiring English speaking. Tapi nggak usah ketik full semua, cari aja critical thinking in speaking. Contoh-contohnya kayak gitu, online discussion through Zoom meeting. Cari kayak gitu, nanti keluar dia jurnal-jurnalnya, baru tengok kalau dia bacaannya internasional itu.
Oh, jadi kalau misalnya punya kakak ada strategi
Canggih kalian. Jum cewek punya ini.
berarti yang dicari nanti strategi in English speaking gitu.
Iyalah, cari keywordnya. Pasti ada itu jurnal internasional, asal diketiknya pakai bahasa Inggris. Kalau diketik pakai bahasa Indonesia tadi, baru keluar dia yang bahasa Indonesianya.
Berarti bisa lah.
Coba. Sudah betul.
Orangnya kita ambil ya.
Kenapa?
Sebagai referensinya punya judul orang yang kita ambil.
Kalau bisa jangan ambil judul orang. Contohnya, kayak kemarin kan, pertemuan pertama kan kita disuruh sama Prof. Didik itu cari 3 jurnal internasional. Udah. Dari 3 jurnal itu, contoh lah, punya Repi kemarin, improving students speaking skill through digital storytelling. Udah, itu 3 jurnalnya tentang itu semua.
Yes.
The use of critical thinking. Makanya ditanya sama Prof. Didik, di antara ketiga jurnal internasional itu Repi mau ngambil apa? Bukan dengan judul yang sama, tapi mau ngambil apa? Kayak misalnya Repi bilang mau ngambil critical thinking sama speaking. Makanya dibentuk judul baru, The Role of Critical Thinking in Acquiring English Speaking. Gitu.
Oh, yang bentuk ini, The Teacher Strategy in Developing English Speaking. Iya.
Paham kan? Jadi nggak blek copy plagiat dari apa yang di jurnal itu, tapi kayak desain sesuatu yang baru, tapi ranah apa yang buat tertarik dari jurnal itu untuk dijadikan mini research gitu.
Udah gitu pun nanti kan kita nanti cek juga di Turnitin berapa nanti plagiatnya, berapa persen.
Ya.
Karena dulu kan S1 ya ada, makanya bingung ini.
Nggak blek gitu. Buat kembangkan judul baru, kayak kita buat thesis skripsi, kan kita nggak nyontek judul orang, Tapi kan kita mengembangkan judul yang udah ada, kita tertariknya di bagian mana. Nah, ini yang dimaksudkan sama Prof Didik. Kayak yang Bu Indria. Bu Indria bilang, dia judulnya kemarin dia tertarik di ranah reading. Baru di guide kan sama Prof Didik ke reading strategi aja. Strateginya mau yang mana, teacher atau student. Nah, kayak gitu sistemnya.
Oke, jadi ngerti. Berarti kayak kita kritis juga ya kan? Nengok judul orang dulu, baru tuh kita mau mengembangkan yang mana, baru masukkan. Nanti kalau misalnya ada 10,
Iya, pilih. Misalnya judulnya itu nanti entah tentang improving speaking skill through descriptive text. Nah, kayak gitu. Itu yang tertariknya di mana? Speakingnya, deskriptifnya, atau apanya gitu. Kalau mau ngambil ranah speaking skill-nya, itulah referensi jurnalnya, apa pengertian speaking di situ, kayak gitu. Tapi cuma ngambil poin speaking-nya. Untuk poin lanjutannya, kembangkan sendiri. Nanti dibantu itu sama Prof Didik. Kayak aku kemarin kan dibantu.
Sama siapa, Rep?
Prof yang buat judulku.
Judul apa nih? Skripsi, bukan?
Enggak, judul mini research. Kayak Bu Indria pun kan judulnya di Prof Didik yang ngembangkan. Prof nanya, kita tertariknya di mana gitu kan. Baru dikembangkan. Ya, Mi? Kok BNW kau, Mi? Mukamu.
Udah suram deh ya.
Abu-abu, udah suram.
Enggak lah. Kalau pakai kamera laptop, nanti lah pakai komputer. Nanti pakai komputer sekolah nanti, biar jernih gambarnya.
Aku pun pakai HP nih.
Ini udah selesai kita belum?
Kita nanti selanjutnya pakai dari sini aja lah ya.
Gak usah Zoom, Mami. Google Meet aja lah.
Kenapa?
Google Meet
apa ya? Zoom agak payah, Mi.
Yang lain nggak bisa masuk.
Karena
bisa sih.
Karena tadi awak nggak admit, tadi keluar. Ini kan pakai Zoom orang rumah, kan gitu.
Oh, ada
lapor.
Kalian
Iya.
tengok lah fotonya tadi, foto ciwanya itu. Ya udin lah. Udah ya.
Ini kan untuk
Makan dulu,
direkamnya.
makan nanti 1.30 lanjut lagi.
Oke, siap.
Makasih ya Revi, makasih ya.
Yuk, sama.
Nanti jelaskan lagi ya, Rep, materinya, Rep, yang dari Prof Idi ya, Rep. Aku masih kurang ngerti nih.
Iya. Nanti ku PN ya, Mi.
Oke, nanti PN-kan aja ya, Rep.
Only for eyes ya, hanya 4 mata aja nanti kalian.
Oh, kalau mau ratusan mata pun boleh, Bu Masda. Bu Masda kalau mau ikut ayo.
Boleh. Nanti link Salamuddin nanti biar Riki buat lah.
Kau yang buat ya.
Iya. Aku di sekolah ini soalnya, jadi
Yaudah ya.
kencang lah.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Matinya kemana?
Oh.